What's going on, y'all? So here's a quick update on the story that I had did yesterday about the Georgia high school shooting. This time it involves the father. So this story says in historic case, father of 14-year-old school shooting suspect charged with murder, and rightfully so, as it should be. So here's the father right here, and that look on his face says, "Yeah, either I'm guilty, I know what I did, or I don't care." That's that look on his face. A irresponsible parent who did not give his son supervision. He allowed his son to have access to a weapon. He allowed his son to possess a weapon. He allowed his son to use that weapon to injure people and kill people. So, yes, this father should be in jail too for what he did. Or I should say, what he allowed. The article says, along with murder, Colin Gray, 54, was charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter and 8 counts of cruelty to children. His son Colt Gray has also been charged as well. 4 counts of murder. Each count is a felony charge. Why? Because 4 people got killed. The father knowingly allowed him to possess the weapon. Mm. His charges are directly connected to the actions of his son, Chris Hosey, director of the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, said in an evening news conference. He provided no other detail on what led to the charging decision or its remarkable speed. That's him. Guilty as charged, man. Just irresponsible parent, man. People always say what what can solve the problem? What is the solution to the issue? Okay, ban assault weapons. Okay, so let's say that you ban an AR-15. That still leaves handguns, shotguns, rifles. Let's say that you ban, okay, you cannot purchase a magazine with more than 10 rounds for a rifle. Does this really solve the problem when you can still have access to weapons, shotguns, rifles, handguns? They always say the exact same thing. Ban assault weapons. Ban assault weapons. And this will solve the problem. People still can go out and buy handguns, shotguns, rifles, as long as they have a clean background. If you're over the age of 18 in Texas, you can buy a shotgun or a rifle. Yeah, as long as you have a clean background, you're good. No issues. But it's obvious that this man did not consider his son's behavior problems. How his son acted online, posting photographs of guns online, making threats, and he still allowed his son to possess a weapon, to have access to a weapon so easily. And this led to the death of 4 people. So yes, parents like him should be locked up. If you know your son, your daughter, I mean whatever, they got issues, you better not have a gun in your house that's out, loose, not locked up nowhere. It's a parent's job to supervise their kids, their child, know what they're doing, what they're up to, check their cell phones, check their social media. You be nosy. You know what they're doing, who they're with, what's going on at all times. Don't be that parent to where you're so relaxed to where you just trust your fucking kid. Hell no. So yes, this guy deserves to be locked up for what he allowed to happen. When he had the power to do something, then he didn't do it. And no, I don't believe that to solve the problem, you just ban assault weapons and then you allow people to still have access to all guns. That don't work. What you do is that same money you're throwing away to Israel and Ukraine, just giving out money, you take that same money, you invest in schools, security, safety, invest in the kids, pay these teachers more money because they're the ones that have to deal with this crap as a result of an irresponsible parent like him that does not supervise his own damn son. That's the biggest problem right now in America, man. When it comes, these kids are a product of their household, their environment, their parent like him. Guys like him, mothers, fathers like him that are irresponsible. As a result, they go to school, they're chaotic, they're just as disruptive, badass kids, can't behave, they can't read or write, they can't follow orders, instructions, or rules because they come from a household where there aren't any rules. So this is why they have to invest more money into the schools to not only help these kids, but help the teachers, but also to protect the schools as well. That's how you solve the problem. You just can't say, well, let's just ban assault weapons, like Joe Biden said. Let's just ban assault weapons. That should solve the problem. No, it's not going to solve the problems. You invest in the kids, the teachers, the schools. Parents get involved. Make sure your kid is supervised. Make sure they're productive. So these things don't keep happening over and over again. Because what's going to happen? Let's say they do ban assault weapons, whatever. It's not going to solve the fact that you got a bunch of irresponsible parents out there that are raising irresponsible children. It's still going to be the exact same, even if you ban assault weapons. What about these parents like him that's irresponsible? What about him? How do you solve their problem? Well, in this case, this guy was charged for what his son did, and rightfully so. So that's my thoughts on that. Have a good Friday. Until next time.